Arpeggiating my voice is a lot of fun.
Freebie.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Today's patron shoutout goes to Neil Costigan. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. So today, as you can see, we've got the Electron model cycles in front of us alongside the Roland E4 voice tweaker. I know I've been using this thing a lot lately, but it is so much fun, and it's an area of electronic music that I've really never explored before. So the goal today is to use the Electron sequencer to sequence into the E4 via MIDI, and then grab my SM57 plugged into the E4 and make some crazy vocal noises and see what we can do with it. Should be a pretty good time. Let's explain the cables real quick here. These are just my left and right outs of the model cycles going into my audio interface. This is power to the model cycles, just going to the wall. This is power to the E4, which I'm actually charging right now off of a battery bank. This is the audio out of the E4 going into my audio interface for recording, and this, like I said, goes to my SM57 microphone. Now, we do need one more cable here, and that is for MIDI. However, both of these devices have 3.5 millimeter MIDI jacks, so we can just use a 3.5 millimeter cable, which is kind of convenient. So I'm going to take this cable, we're going to go MIDI in on the E4, and then we're going to go MIDI out on the model cycles. There we go, just like that. Now we do need to make a couple changes inside both of these devices. First of all, on the model cycles, I'm going to go into the main menu. I'm going to go to the audio section. We're going to go to the track out section, and I'm going to turn the track audio off on track 6. That's because we're going to use track 6 to sequence the E4 rather than to play any of the internal machines, or engines as Electron calls them, on the cycles. So we'll turn audio for track 6 off if we go there. Yep, audio for track 6 is off. Audio for track 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all on. So track 6, now we need to turn MIDI out on for track 6. So we go function and track, which takes us to the track menu. Scroll down to M out, click it on, and we are good. Now we simply need to change the MIDI channel of the E4 because we're using track 6 on the model cycles. I believe by default that means we're on MIDI channel 6. So we're going to hold down all 3 of the main buttons here. Then we're just going to use the scatter knob here to go to channel 6. Once again, hold down all of these buttons. Now we should be controlling the E4 with track 6 of the model cycles. Let's test it. We're going to go and turn auto pitch on. We're going to hold down auto pitch and use the pitch slider here to go to fix. That means that it's waiting for input from the keyboard. Testing, 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 testing. Yeah, cool. So now we can hear that the model cycles is controlling the pitch of our voice. I'm going to go ahead and set both of these faders here to 0. There we go. So let's hop back to the model cycles. Let's come up with a very basic drum beat. We'll just go do do dat do do dat do 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 gak goom 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 gak. Okay, snare drum on 2 and 4. Hi-hats, just 8th notes across the board. Back to the kick drum. Shorten it a bit. Nice and simple. Cool, let's hop back to track 6 because we are going to sequence our voice now. The thing about auto pitch, specifically using an external MIDI source for auto pitch, is that when it doesn't get any note coming in, it still defaults to wherever you have the pitch slider. So unfortunately, I don't think I can just sequence a few random notes and then have it only play my voice during those notes. That would be cool, but I don't think it works like that. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, as you can hear, whenever there is not a note being sent to the E4, it defaults to the position of wherever the pitch slider is. But that's okay, we can work around that because I think we are actually going to arpeggiate my voice. So we're going to fill in all 16 of our steps here. Yep. Now, let's go ahead and set some different pitches for these notes. So the way we do that is by hold down on a step and use the level/data knob. Give me a minute, I'm going to sequence something here. Okay, I just sequenced a little melody here on our 16 steps. Let's hit play, and I will make some noises into the mic. Okay, that's pretty funny. I was literally just going "ah" into the mic. That's pretty cool, though. Let's turn on the vocoder, drop the pitch all the way down, give it some reverb. All right, let's have some fun. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. Let's put in maybe a bass line on the model cycles here. We'll go to track 5. So on the bass, we're just going to go bop-bop-bop. Then let's go to a second page. We'll actually make this 64 steps long. There we go. So now we're on page 2, our second measure. I want to drop this pitch down here to A flat, or A sharp, sorry, B flat. So now... And then on page 4, I'm going to raise that up to D sharp, otherwise known as E flat. So here's our bass line now. And let's actually set this to a chord here. Go back to measure 1. Let's put a chord in here. Let's set this to C minor. And we'll go here. We'll do B flat major or A sharp major. Then we'll go to measure 3. We will once again do a C minor. And then on measure 4, we will do an E flat or D sharp major. And I'm going to drop down the actual position of the chord. Let's have a listen. I actually changed it to fifths. I think it sounds better there. Let's adjust the pan as well. So to do that, we hold function and change the level knob. Let's go back to the bass and pan that to the other side. There we go. Let's spice up the drums a bit. Turn down the chance to trigger on the snare drum there. 16ths on the hi-hat. Turn down the chance to trigger there as well. Kick drum, turn down the chance to trigger too. Yeah, that's sweet. Okay, time to jam. I'll probably play around with the scatter effects as well. Here we go. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, that was a lot of fun. The more I use this thing, the happier I am with my purchase. A lot of people were actually starting to make me doubt myself. I was thinking I probably should have picked up the Roland VT4, which is just a little more expensive. But no, this is handling just fine. I think it sounds great. I've mentioned before that my 1/4 inch to XLR cable is in pretty bad shape. I do need a new one, which will improve my audio quality even more. And you know, the fact that this is battery powered, like we're just running off battery right now, and I can still do this. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely the unique option out of the 3 new IRA compacts that Roland launched. If you want something to really spice up your jams and give you, or your tracks, I mean, this is very viable as a songwriting tool as well, especially with the ability to sequence in like we did here, and like we did on the Deluge, or with the Deluge a couple days ago. That was a lot of fun as well. Yeah, highly recommend the Roland E4. I think the price is right for what it does, and the form factor and the size. I wish it had 5-pin MIDI, but today, the 3.5-pin or the 3.5 millimeter MIDI actually came in quite handy, because that's what the Cycles has as well. We're going to be pairing this up with the Micro Freak in the near future. That's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you're excited for that. And of course, I've got a ton of other gear that I feature here on the channel, of which I use to upload new content every single day. I hope you enjoy it, and I do hope you found this video entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you know where that big stinky thumbs down button is. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here and watching the daily content. I really do appreciate it. You all mean the world to me. Thanks so much for being here. Seriously, thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.